Yeah. What up? What is going on, boys? How in the fuck are y'all doing, man? You listening to just my 2 cents? Yeah, you like that? You like that shit, smart mouth? And I started on time because I wanted to, not because of your constant goading and fucking smart mouthery. What's up, though, Joey? How are you, man? Good to see you as always. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Locker Room Talk podcast. That is Pub Sports Radio's UFC podcast that premieres every week, every Tuesday to be exact, now at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New start time for the premiere, but other than that, it's business as usual. Shout out to Joey and the other homies on the podcast, Big Show, Mills, and Billy, even though he doesn't fucking bother to show for the premieres. I'm still going to hold his fucking feet to the fire until he starts doing that, man. People in there trying to talk to him, and they don't even know, they're just shouting into the abyss. So, yeah. But shout out to Billy and everybody else on the Locker Room Talk podcast, Big Show and Swig Bets for the work they do behind the scenes. And shout out to the whole pub in general, man. Pub Sports Radio. Like I said, this show premieres on Pub, and I will be at Pub Sports Radio on Friday. The fight starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so hope to see y'all there. Shout out to everybody else, man, at the pub. Jimmy the Bag, betting with the bag just about every day. Shout out to him and Low Shack. Shout out to the Sesh Man, Dabby Cab, Dutch, all those barrages. I know I'm going to forget people, but that's why I hate doing shout outs, man, because I always fucking forget people, especially when I start naming people by name. But shout out to all those guys, man. Shout out to Wine Time. I seen him there on the bag. Jose Bouquet, the whole fucking pub, dude. Jeff Slaughter, of course, for making it all happen. He said that Slaughter was saying that San Antonio is just buzzing right now because of the Final Four. That's fucking tight. Wish I was there right now, but it is what it is, man. I'm trying to get back as soon as I can. I'm good, brother. Another weekend of fights. Rather have them than not. That's true. The quality of fights overall has definitely dipped, but we do get fights every weekend. So that's kind of the trade-off, and it just is what it is. I'm going to be there for them, though. Like I said, fights start at 6. So hope to see y'all there. I will be there calling the ones and twos. Boys will be doing color commentary, analysis, capping, interacting with the chat. All that shit, man. It's a damn good team. Good show. Hope to see y'all there at 6. Now, what am I fucking doing? There we go. There we go. The aforementioned Big Show picks. Is the man responsible for the overlays and backgrounds and everything that basically looks fucking tight on this show? He is directly responsible for. So thank you, Bo. Appreciate that. And shout out to that man in the chat right there, Joey DFS. for always faithfully putting out the tweet that this show is going live. So I appreciate that. It does help get people in here. And all you guys, man. We did it, boys. We got to 300 subscribers. Thanks to y'all. The show has taken off since I started having other people on it. Moiz and a pretty consistent panel now. It's usually like me, Moiz, Joey, Stubborn Mick. We get appearances from Aaron the Dog, Tim Troiano, and then guest cameos every now and then. Billy shows up every now and then, so a shout out to him. And everybody else, dude. Good shit. We made it to 300 finally, dude. This channel has been around since like 2020. I had a channel before this. I'm trying to remember exactly when it became just my 2 cents. But in any case, man, thank y'all for the support. We done did it. We got to 300. So we are over the hump to 5. 500 gets you monetized. So that is the goal. That has always been the goal for this little YouTube channel. And that's what we're heading towards, man. So thank y'all very much. And I do have a banner for that, but it's all the way down at the bottom. Yeah, dude, good shit. So here we are. I need to take another bong rip. I need to take another sip of coffee. It ain't 3 o'clock yet, so I can still drink coffee. I try to adhere to that don't drink coffee after 3 o'clock rule. It doesn't always work, and every time I do it, it ends up keeping me up at night. But that's a general rule of thumb I try to live by is, drink as much coffee as you want till like 3 o'clock. Past that, it's going to fuck up your sleep cycle. But like I said, I can't always stick to it, man. Cheers, boys. Sunshine number 4 is the flavor of the day. I can't recall off the top of my head what the parent strains are, but it is a sativa hybrid, an energizing sativa hybrid. Sunshine number 4. And shout out to SunMed growers for this one. I used to fuck with SunMed a lot more, man. They haven't really had a ton of shit at the dispensary, my local dispensary, but they used to have a bunch more, man. I think since it changed ownership, SunMed has kind of gone by the wayside, but they still have shit every now and then. Sunshine number 4, award-winning hybrid, bred by Bodhi Seeds, dude. The boat is off Kim Dog number 4 and Sunshine Daydream are what the parent strains are. Kim Dog, pretty fucking famous hybrid. What's Sunshine Daydream? Sunshine Daydream is Appalachia and Bubba Shine, which is Bubba Kush. God, I smoked too much Bubba Kush for one lifetime. Bubba Kush and Blue Sunshine. So yeah, that's what I'm smoking today. Cheers. Here's another one down the pipe. What you say, Bo? What are you doing? What you know good? The man himself. I was just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. You fucking lumberjack, you. How are you doing today? White Runts, dude. White Runts is dank, man. That's fucking tight. Is that White Rhino and Runts? I've had White Runts, but it's been a little while. It's fucking dank, though. I do remember that. Okay. Weigh-ins. We are on the verge of UFC Vegas 105. The fights start tomorrow afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be there at Pub Sports Radio calling the fights. Joey will be there. Big Show Picks will be there. A colorful cast of characters, as always, will be there and will be here today. UFC Vegas 105 weigh-ins just took place. I did watch them. These are your weigh-in results, the official weigh-in results. And these are how I thought the fighters looked. Honestly, dude, like, more fighters look like shit than not. People were looking pretty rough today, man. So I'm going to start with that. These are the fighters that I did not think looked very good. So Shute Zake, pay close attention. I know you're super concerned about this part of the event, so listen up, Bo Dick. Here we go. Yeah, I thought these fighters kind of look like shit to varying degrees. I'll say this though, Josh Emmett never looks good at the scales or on the scales, but he looked better today than he has in the past. I'll say that. So he definitely wasn't the worst looking fighter, but he always looks drained, man. He's a fucking guy who probably weighs like 170 something pounds at least. But he's managed that weight cut down to 45 pretty good over the last couple of years. And it's he looks so much better than he has in the past, but still he didn't look very good. Reese McKee, even at 170, looked a little out of it. Like physique wise, he didn't look horrible. He just seemed like real like lethargic, like in a fucking daze. Fuck. Who is this? Daniel Frunza looked pretty rough. Davey Grant, again, dude, he's like 40 something. He never looks great. I've seen him look way worse, but he didn't look awesome. Cortavius, was that a catch weight? Because he weighed 139 and a half, but I didn't know if it was a catch weight or not. Sometimes I'm not always on that. But yeah, he didn't look very good. His eyes were real sunken in. I mean, he's physique wise, he's like shredded and shit, but he looked a little sucked out to me. But again, I don't know if that's a catch weight or what, but he looked a little out of it. Burrito, again, not like physique wise, he looked okay. He just kind of seemed out of it, man. Like in a fucking like in a daze, a little just kind of maybe tired. I don't know. Just looked kind of weird. Lerone Murphy, same deal. Like looked like he just fucking got up, and that may be the case. And he probably looks fine on fight night. Same with a lot of these guys. Like people, you know, the weight cut affects every fighter differently, and every fighter rehydrates differently. So again, man, I don't use the weigh-ins to make my bets or picks, but for anyone that does, this is just my 2 cents on it. And I don't recommend using that as your fucking sole metric to pick and bet fights. But yeah, just for the record, I thought, yeah, Lerone Murphy looked kind of weird. GM3, again, not like sucked out, just kind of like he just got drugged or something. It was weird. Uran Satibaldiev just kind of looked doughy and fucking like he just rolled out of bed. Just didn't look awesome. But he took this fight on super short notice, to be fair to him. Pedro Falcao, he probably looked the worst. Like combination of like looking a little sucked out, definitely had a rough cut, needed the hurting curtain. All that combined, he's up there for like worst looking. Brad Tavares, again, like he was with it. He was like chatting up Dan Mullen shit, but he just like, yeah, looked like he had a rough cut. Again, he's a big dude, definitely weighs over 200 pounds, and he will on fight night. He'll probably be fine on fight night as far as like the rehydrating and shit, but I thought he just looked rough on scale. Chang Ho Lee, he might. It's a 3-way tie, man. Garule, it could be because it's his debut, but he just seemed all out of sorts. He didn't know where to stand. He didn't know what to do. Again, that could be, just debutante, doesn't, First rodeo, doesn't really know what the fuck to do on a fight night, but yeah, he didn't even know where the fuck he was. But as far as like physique wise, like who looked the worst, probably a 3-way tie between Falcao, Chang Ho Lee, and Ode Osborne. They probably look the worst. If I had to fucking, gun to my head, 3-way tie. Ode, Chang Ho Lee, and Falcao. There were some fighters that look just ready to fucking go, and they'll look even better on fight night. Don't mean they're going to win, but as far as the weigh-ins are concerned, this was the cream of the crop. He rose to the top. Loma always looks fine on the scale. She's a tiny fucking thing. I don't think she has to cut a ton of weight. Diana Belbita always looks fine. She's always a little snack to look at on the scales. Dione Barbosa, honestly, dude, she might have looked the best. Just physique wise, didn't look sucked out, looked healthy, shredded. Like, she probably looked the best and the fittest. Like, again, she's probably gonna win, but it doesn't necessarily mean she's going to, but she definitely looked the best to me. Estelle Nunez looked good as well. Victor Henry looked pretty good for him. Like, God, I've seen him look worse, and he didn't. Like, he looked pretty healthy and ready to go. Valentin as well. Torres Finney, for a huge dude. Like, he's short, but he probably cuts a good bit of weight. He looked pretty damn good. Alan Carr looked fine. Sabatini, ready to go, and Demo as well. I've seen her look like shit. Where she looked like she's about to fall out. But yeah, that's what I thought about the weigh-ins. And yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. UFC Vegas 105 weigh-ins are done. The stare downs, I just watched them before I hit live on the stream, and I did not get to finish them, so I'm going to finish them right now. I am now watching the UFC Vegas 105 stare downs. Stare down. So this is my live reaction. So again, this is not taking place live. They already fucking took place. But this is my live reaction to the stare downs. Here we go. And I'll just go ahead and restart them. And this is just, I'm gonna try not to talk too much about who I think is gonna win, just like how they kind of like size up to each other. And again, they're gonna rehydrate. They'll all look better than they did right now. Demopoulos and Alan Carr, about the same size, kind of what I figured they'd be, like, physique wise. They're saying something to each other. They're going, Vanessa doing her little showgirl thing. Now, Uran Salty-Baev, Salty Baldiev, I'm just calling Baldy. Baldy and Budai both kind of look like shit. Uran in better shape than Budai. Budai was 266, dude. He's a fucking tub. Now, he used to, like, weigh more than that. He used to weigh, like, 300-something pounds. But, again, like, I don't know, man. But Baldiev took it on short notice, so credit to him for even taking the fucking fight. So here we go. La Mongosta, Victor Henry, and Falcao, about the same size. Give a respectful double bow. Stare down there. And here we got Loma Lookboomy, just doing back and forth Muay Thai respect. I don't know exactly what you call that. But yeah, Estella Nunez and Loma Lookboomy. Estella Nunez, obviously, like 4 or 5 inches taller. That's was expected, though. Loma's like shorter than every fucking person she fights, pretty much. But we got Reese McKee here and Frunza. Dude, if you can't beat Frunza, take a fucking hike, Reese. Like, back to Cage Warriors, dude. You should be able to beat this guy, but man, I don't know. Frunza refuses the handshake. We'll see how that turns out, dude. Sometimes that can motivate their opponent when they fucking snub the handshake. We'll see. Belbita and Barbosa, just about the same height. Ladies, there's no need to fight. Just grapple each other. But yeah, Barbosa obviously much more muscular. But yeah, not the worst two to look at. Valentin and Torres Finney. Now this is like obviously the biggest size discrepancy. Again, though, like expected. Torres Finney, Valentin is like looks like almost a foot taller than him. Like he's the better part of a foot taller than Torres Finney. So we'll see if there's a couple reach discrepancies, like crazy height and reach discrepancies in a couple of these fights, and we're about to see another one right here, right now, boys. O'Day Osborne and the debuting Luis Garule. This one not nearly as bad though. O'Day like 3 or 4 inches taller, maybe only like 1 or 2, but yeah. That's about it though. Both dudes about the same build. Garule maybe a little bit more stout. GM3 and Tavares though. GM3 good bit bigger, a couple few inches taller. Tavares pretty muscular dude, but yeah, I'd say GM3's got the bigger build overall. That one I was a little surprised. I thought they'd be a little closer to stature, but yeah, GM3 the clearly bigger dude. Now here, Chang Ho Lee, I thought he looked one of the worst looking dudes on the scale, but here comes Cortavius Romeus, a permanently blacklisted fighter. God, he sold that fucking last fight. And they both look crazy, dude. They both just look really sucked out. Two dudes that had looked like they had a couple of the worst weight cuts. But yeah, here we go. We have next the co-main event, Brito and Pat Sabatini. Brito, a couple inches taller. About the same stature other than that. Brito with the half serious fucking fake out. Sabatini was a sport about it. I like those, man, where they both like bucket each other and they both kind of smile. I like that shit. That's funny. Good stuff. That is wholesome entertainment. Now, main event, boys. Here we go. Lerone Murphy and Nomak. Lerone Murphy, good. I'm trying not to account for his hairstyle too much. I'd say he's like 4 inches taller than Josh Emmett. And yeah, Lerone Murphy, pretty stout dude. But Josh Emmett, I mean, built like a brick shit house. Very intense, but ultimately in the end, respectful showdown. I think it's going to be a good fight, man. So there we go, boys. Those are my live reactions to the stare downs that took place by just about an hour ago. And I'm almost ready to fire this motherfucker up. So that's my 2 cents on the weigh-ins, the stare downs, all that shit. Shout out to the 5 people in the building right now. Like I said, I'm going to drop the links here in less than 10 minutes, about at the 30-minute mark. I will take the rest of the time to do channel update shit. Account for my successes and failures last week. Here we go. UFC Mexico was a success. Good picks, I won. It was a winning night for me with bets. I won my bets. It was a winning night for me. Not bets. It was one. But shout out to El Gallo Negro. Gets it done. The Black Rooster, Kevin Borjas, comes through for your boy. So, yeah, good night of picks. Successful night of bets. Holding pretty strong at 63%. Snorkeling, boys. One more good one will do it. Not it. Don't even have to win another unit, and we above water. So let's keep this fucking thing going. Just chipping away. But shout out to you guys in the chat. Let me catch up real quick. But that is where I'm standing at right now. Let's keep this winning streak going, man. I think it's 2. I got my fucking ass whooped that Las Vegas event. Successful London card. Successful Mexico card. So yeah, 2 winning events in a row. Looking to make it number 3. But my short-term memory is horrible, man. So I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure though. Yeah. Vittori Delize was the one I got fucking smoked in. But yeah. So yeah, let's make it 3 in a row. I have 2 fucking bets for this card. I will save them and just like drop them. If you watch the Locker Room Talk podcast on Tuesday, you already know what they are, but and some of you do anyway. So as we go through the card, I'll just drop them as we get to it. But yeah, man, I think I'm ready to start this motherfucker. I know you love that. I know you love being able to take credit for that. That's not why I was winning solely, but it is a large contributing factor. I'm not going to give you all the credit though, even though you probably deserve it. It's not going to happen. It was me. Nah, man. Shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. It has not been easy without you, and the community has not been the same. But you know, got to carry on. But for real though, good to see you, my dude. Glad you're back stateside, and yeah, hopefully smoking weed about it and just having a gay old time, dude. But nah, man. Fuck, dude. Give me fucking Zhang Li, dude. Give the fucking people a Zhang Li. I'll fucking threaten our friendship if I have to. No, I'll never do that. Yeah, dude. I only have 2 bets. I'll get to them as we go through the card, but I think I'm ready for the links. So if you want to come through and say it to my virtual face, I'd love to have you on panel. I'm definitely gonna take another hit of this fucking weed though. It's good. It's a good sativa. It's a little overpowering. Not too bad, but it's a little. It makes my anxiety just go up just a little bit. Definitely gets the motor mouth going, but yeah, it's not bad though. Not a bad sativa hybrid. It ain't no lemon splash, but few strains are. All right, smart asses. You ready to fucking run your yappers? Here we go. Links on deck, motherfuckers. Copy. X. Dumb, stupid, fucking X. Grant versus Santos canceled. Jesus fucking Christ of Nazareth. Fucking horse apples of a card to begin with, dude, and then one. God damn. Whew. All right, here we go. Who's getting the link for? Well, Moiz is getting the link first, but who's getting the link second? Are you fucking kidding me? X is over capacity. You're over capacity. There we go. Okay, Moiz, there you go. And I can't send the other ones until you grab it, so now it's on you, dumbass. You're the one keeping everyone waiting. You're the one holding the stream up, not me. So yeah, just waiting on Moiz now. You actually are, dude. You actually are. This fucking imposter, dude. He hasn't even shown his face around here, dude. So yeah, I think you are Joey for now. And yes, I am hoping that will fucking goad Aaron into hopping on stream. That's how you have to fight. You can't talk to your friends respectfully, dude. That shit doesn't work, man. Once you're friends with somebody, like the normal like means of communication, you just have to. It has to be insulting. You have to threaten each other. That kind of shit. That's what real friends do. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and smoke weed until Moiz grabs the link. So, you know, blame him. And you do not want me to sit here and just start rambling. Go down a rabbit hole quick. But shout out to all you guys, Joey, Aaron, Shute Zake. My best Canadian friend, Big Show picks. I'm just playing. He's American. He doesn't sound like it, but he is. Joey DFS. My voice is a little scratchy too, man. Fucking them spring allergies. Spring is fucking sprung, boys. Shit is in bloom. Fucking Bradford pears. They're just about done blooming. Weak piece of shit trees. They got that fucking nice white bloom in March and April, and then they're just a fucking fragile piece of shit tree keeping fucking tree companies in business since the beginning of time. I know, dude. I know you hate it, dude. That's why I keep doing it. Yeah. I know you want to be a true patriot, but you can't do because you're a fucking Canuck. No, I'm just kidding, man. Shout out to all the Canadian homies. Shout out to the North Side. Shout out to the United States of America. Shout out to Mexico. The whole North America, dude. I guess Europe too. I'm about to fucking unshout out Europe though if Moiz doesn't grab his fucking link. So shout out to the 51st. Yeah, dude, I've never been to Canada. I want to go. I just went to Mexico for the first time. That was pretty tight. No, I'm just playing, man. San Antonio is fucking tight, but it is pretty much northern Mexico, and it's awesome. God, finally, dude, took you long enough.
I got some technical issues.
It's all good, man. I'm just fucking busting chops. Psych, dude. You're ruining this channel now. We get to 300. You're sleeping in silk sheets. If they even fucking knew how much I was paying you, dude, and then you just keep me waiting like this, it's unbelievable. Nah, man. But in all seriousness, it's good to see you. How are you today?
I'm good. A little tired, but it's okay.
Right on.
It's
well,
good.
Good, man. Well, I'll try not to keep this dragging on too long. Both Canadians got fucked up last night. Great. I know, dude. Excuses. I know. I need to fucking get my shit together with this media assets. That's better. Good fucking God. Nice one, dude. Well, hello, cutie pie. One of us is in deep trouble, and it's definitely not me. So yeah, tell me something. Tell me something good. Say something smart alecky. I don't know.
I just saw Sabah Humasi laid an egg. he just lost the BKFC fight, so what an idiot. So
he's becoming. Who is he becoming? I want to say like Julian Lane, but Julian Lane is actually like having more success than him recently. Like he's like
but you
he's becoming one of the more pathetic like washouts, dude.
You have to see the opponent is like foot shorter and beer gut and everything. So it's embarrassing. So yeah, what a parlay buster he is.
Give it up, bro.
Yeah.
Other
than that, enjoying watching AKO African Knockout Championship.
Nice. Who's the next guy out of that organization to come to the UFC that you can brag that you said it before anybody else?
I don't know. It's quite new. It's the event number 8. So yeah, they have some athleticism. That's for sure. So some
awesome.
Crazy power. Yeah. I sent the link out to the dome. So
are there any fighters right now that are in the UFC that came from that organization?
Yeah, that the guy who got the boy who got subbed by Vera. What's his name again? I don't even know his name. So Carlos Vera subbed him. So yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, Joey. Well, Joey's in the dome now. I was gonna say I was gonna drop in the locker room talk group chat since Joey was the first one in here, but he is in the dome now. The general has given him the golden ticket. So
the general,
welcome, man. Shout out to the general, Alex Ramirez, my homie. I'm gonna try and get up with Alex too the next time I'm down there, San Antone.
Yeah, fucking Mandela effect.
All right, the link is in the dome.
Yeah.
And here goes in the paid annual mental estate. Paste. There we go. The links are sent. What was I gonna say? Well, Moiz, what do you think about this card, dude? How do you think about it in general? Can I get a letter grade for it? And then what fight are you most excited about?
Letter grade E. And the fight to watch is Garuli, whatever his name is.
Nice, dude. Watch Ode knock out this fucking debutant. That's sick.
Yeah. Oh, they look like death. He
really did look bad. I'm not feeling good about my Ode wager. But,
Garula is going.
He's probably going to get knocked the fuck out. But I think in the first round it could go the other way. But we'll talk about that here in a bit. So yeah, letter grade E. I like that. I like the not enough information or just being defiant and not wanting to give me a straight answer.
There's better.
That's fine. I get it.
There's better fight cards from other promotions, Octagon or Invicta or 1FC tonight. Yeah, in the night. So.
Well, we'll see about that. Because this card does fucking suck. This is one of the worst cards of the year. I feel like I say that a lot, but this is just setting the bar for the fucking Dookie, man. Like this is not good. But speak of the devil, and he shall appear, man. Shout out to my dude, my homie, the General Alex Ramirez, is in the chat. He said, woo, 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 yeah. I guess I will welcome the guy who thinks he's the fucking president. Joey, what are you the president of exactly? Could you let everybody know? And it is good to see you, my dude. How are you?
First off, I believe Moiz, the one that gave me the nickname, the President.
Oh, did he now? All right. Well,
Yes.
I'll have to have a word or two
So
with him
that's
about
more on
that
Mr. Moiz.
in my chambers when this is all said and done. But what's
But
up, Joey? How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good, my friend. Good, successful last night on PFL. Damn near all the favorites won, so I only missed one bet.
Word up.
That's
my
crazy. That's crazy.
But hey, I'm ready to have another successful UFC Fight Night card. Make it 3 weeks straight. At least stay in the cash and green, and yeah, fucking what's his name? Santos and Davey Grant's off. I thought and was hoping they'd be like, Ramelis, you made 149 and a half, 139 and a half. We should just do Grant and Lee. I was hoping for that, but you know, I guess Ramelis, overweight ass, decided to stay on. But outside
So
of
that wasn't a catch weight. He just missed weight.
No, he just missed weight in general.
Because that's wild. Because he looked like shit too. He looked really sucked out. Even like,
maybe.
and he was heavy.
Infection. Yeah, maybe staph infection or something. So.
Well, that's pretty fucking ridiculous. But I mean,
looks like
2025.
Looks like the Korean's gonna win. Looks like the Korean's gonna win.
I'm going for the Korean. Wink, wink.
The Gooks are taking over. Finally.
He's not Vietnamese, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Moiz.
Konnichiwa.
Dude, you don't even have your fucking. Like you can't even get your fucking slurs right, dumbass. No, I'm just playing. So Joey, I just asked Moiz here. What do you think about this card in general? What letter grade would you give it, and what fight are you most excited about?
Looks wise, sometimes looks can be deceiving on some cards, but realistically, looks without knowing results, I'd probably give this card like maybe a C-. Now going to the fight I'm most excited about is Brito and Sabatini.
I knew you couldn't help yourself with the Sabatini fight. I know. Oh, that is too funny. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a solid D. You can do so much better than this UFC. This is just another filler card, man.
Oh shit! Now, look at Big Show said in the chat. A rare appearance.
Yeah, maybe I will and maybe I won't.
Oh.
No, I definitely will. I'll kick Joey off and I'll give you a fucking link.
I'm the president.
No, man, in all seriousness, yeah, I'm gonna give this one a D. I'm gonna give this one a D, and the fight I'm most excited about is the main event. So yeah. And I'll give it a few minutes, man. I'll let me drop the link in the. I thought I dropped it in the locker room talk. Here we go. There it is. I was just about to. Boom. There she be. Bo Dick. Thank you, General. Appreciate that, man. Alex always putting the link to the stream in the chat, man. Appreciate
General.
that. Alex is the fucking man, dude.
Alex is the dude.
Alex will whoop your fucking ass in poker too, and NFL. General is a poker sharp and an NFL sharp. It's good with UFC too, man. He's a UFC sharp. I'll go ahead and call him that too, man. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want about the pick mining and whatever, dude. He knows how to pick them. He'll take your best pick and just mine that motherfucker right up from underneath you.
Always fun when the general.
You can't fuck with him, dude. He's proven under the pressure. He will come through and make money, and he has good picks, man. And he just flies under the radar.
Always funny when he has.
Don't mean to blow up his spot, but
when he has some nose candy and he's picking up strippers.
Well,
here comes the big show.
Yo, what's up?
What up?
Long
time
blank?
Listener. What up? Oh, there it is. Now we're talking. Yeah,
long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah, sure you are.
What's up?
Sure you are. Well, tell me something good, Bo. How are you today?
Average at best. Good sleep.
Well, I mean, that's not bad. That's better than bad, I suppose.
Yeah, good sleep day. It's been rough. It's been a rough couple months sleeping for me lately. So I had a good sleep day. So that's all I can do from there.
Nice, dude. Well, that's what's up. So as I've been asking the other gentleman here, and I use the term loosely, how are you feeling about this card in general? What letter grade would you give it? And what fight are you most excited about?
They should probably pay us to watch this card.
Agree.
And grading skills. You can't even fucking grade this one. This one's bad.
Agree.
Like I think this one's the worst of the year so far. I know we keep capping it every week saying this might be the worst of the year, but
dude, I know
this one might hold for a little while. Like this is gonna, and we're losing fights on it. With losing fights on it's kind of a godsend, really. Like we get this shit show done earlier.
Right.
For people that got to sit on the stream and come up with fucking shit to talk about, like having shitty fights. Well, normally when you get a card like this, we all grade it out as shitty, and it ends up turning out to be a fucking kind of beautiful betting card and just all around like live stream watch card.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you got to go through the reps first. It's like you can practice all week, and you never know if you're gonna have a good game. But
no, that's a good shout, and that does happen a lot. Like what the fight, I think it's almost like the fighters know too. They're like, this card sucks. I'm gonna be the one that like shines on it. Like, and they do, and like they are in a situation where everyone's just kind of just like, oh god, it almost feels like a chore. So it's like if you can shine on that, then it's like, oh shit, people like
50K is up for grabs. Nobody on this is like, oh, you can just put 50K on someone's head and be like, watch this guy do it. Like it's up for grabs for everybody on this card. So you never know what that does.
Yeah, and I like you said, yeah, good potential for betting janks. So yeah, speaking of which, we got a panel now. I will. If Mickey is around, he'll jump in if he wants to, usually, and then I'll get and anybody else that wants to hop in, you can obviously like give your takes on the fights we've already covered. But got 4 people in here. Y'all want to start running through the card? Is that chill?
Do I really gotta run?
That's fine with me.
Yes, run through it and get on camera for it, or I won't believe it.
Oh fuck!
I don't trust you enough. No, I'm just playing. I do. So is that cool? Y'all ready to roll, Moiz?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Moiz. I knew you were. You're like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this card does kind of suck though. So let me make sure all the fucking banners are correct. I do have the banners up. So, and I think these are in order. Joey will definitely fucking tell me if they're not, but I think this is right. I think Alan Carr and Demopoulos is now the opener.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's fucking go. And I'll just go ahead and start this one off, man. I do have a bet on Vanessa Demopoulos. I think she's the overall better fighter. Alan Carr could sub her. I can definitely see that. I just think Vanessa's a better striker. I think she is a little more violent, and yeah, I think she can win a decision. I think she can win by TKO and maybe even get a sub. Alan Carr, I just think is not terrible, but she just kind of like a grappler that's like cosplaying as an MMA fighter. And yeah, give me Demo. I did throw in a parlay, which is super sketchy, man. Like she has been in some really fucking close, sketchy, some kind of shitty fights. Some that she shouldn't have won, and she did. And then she's been, I guess she's there once or twice. She's been on the losing end of one that she maybe should have won, but I don't know, man. It's a sketchy fight. I wouldn't like recommend anybody going crazy on necessarily, but yeah, I just feel like getting stupid again. This is a dumbass card, and this is a dumbass parlay. So yeah, Demo is the first leg of it. Moiz Audio, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with Vanessa. So the best Alan Carr can do is to sell out on these takedowns and try to hold her down, but maybe the draw is live here again.
Y'all hear that? Hey, when the king of the draw speaks, dude, at least take notice. At least take a little bit of heed. Right on. Joey DFS, what do you think about this? Clayton Joyka.
Yeah, I'm also on the side of Vanessa. Alan Carr, her best luck is to hopefully get inside the clinch and pull guard. I don't get it. She's a very credentialed, very good grappler with no type of true takedowns. She got blessed with a decision versus Ryan Amanda, so realistically, she should be 0-2 in the UFC. And if that was the case, this line could be a lot bigger for Vanessa Demopoulos. Vanessa pretty much just needs to keep it on the feet, and she does that. She's going to win this fight with no problem.
I agree, Joey DFS. I'm getting a little bit worried though that everybody seems to be on demo and the line is just like hasn't moved a ton. But what do you think, Show? Good to have you back on the panel.
Well,
hell yeah. What do you think?
Well, that's 2 shows in a row that are a full table of demo. I'm gonna be on the demo side here too. I mean, you're getting the dog price. You're getting the dog price for 1. I think she can win all 3 ways, and normally that's a pretty deciding factor for my cap. The rankings say it's her fight to win at dog money, so I got demo. I got her in parlays. Don't know what I'm doing here. It's a hell of a way to start the card off. For not starting the card, and all of a sudden you got instant action. That means significant for your night, but it is what it is, right?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, your boy likes the early action.
I do see a split. I don't know about a draw like Moiz said, but a split is definitely live here for sure.
A saying that I always go by: scared money don't make money.
I've never heard that before, Joey. Thank you.
You're so welcome, good sir.
You're such a man before your time, Joey.
I know, dude. You're a maven. So yeah, good stuff. Not a bad fight actually for like a low level chick fight. It should be fairly entertaining. Now this one, dude, I don't want a motherfucking thing to do with. So, I will. Big Show. What do you think about this last minute heavyweight fight?
I thought Kennedy was going to be the parlay buster. I still want nothing to do with it. This is the shittiest backwood. This is a Green Bay Packer backwood, bro. Like this is the worst. This is the worst of all. Don't bet this fight. Somebody's gonna look real smart, like, oh, I got this ticket. Oh, fuck off. Like, who cares? This fight sucks. Nobody cares.
It does. This isn't even one you want to brag about, even if you get it right. Joey DFS, we think.
Yeah, I do agree with Big Show, but one thing I will say, the short-nosed opponent, it looks like he cut it no weight, and he looks like a guy that probably cuts down to 205. And Boudet, they said he weighed in top notch at 260 and some change, hit or miss. And by the time the fight starts tomorrow, he's probably gonna be damn near 270s. If this boy don't get Boudet out of there, Boudet's probably gonna, in other terms, probably Roy Nelson him, probably hold him against the cage, hug him, make it boring, make it clinch, maybe even get some takedowns and hold him. As a bet, I'm not touching this, but for DFS, they don't change prices for a change of fights, and Boudet is $7K flat, and that's the only way I'll play Boudet.
Zach, I'll whoop your fucking ass in a poker tournament. Get smoked, dumbass. Zach says Boudet is man. He really is. Like I can't do it.
Can you imagine 30 more people being worse at heavyweight than him?
The heavyweight is so
That's not saying it's so bad and you're 31.
God, it's cheeks, dude. It is horrific. And I know that was the adage for a long time. I know it is cliche to say that heavyweight is bad, but goddamn is it ever. Like it really is some like Aaron likes to say, man, sometimes everybody's right. Heavyweight fucking sucks. There ain't no polish in that turd. It's shit.
Like heavyweight and then women's 135 or 45.
Yeah, that's almost doesn't even count though, because I know what you're saying, Joe, but that's almost not even a real weight class. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if they actually had a division, then yeah, you'd be right. Moiz, what do you think about this incredible heavyweight tilt here?
No, but I will have at least 65 to 70 pound weight advantage, so he's just gonna hold him against the fence and stall for 15 minutes. the other guy's gonna gas out. He has 1 day's notice or 2 day notice, whatever it was. So yeah, that's it.
You like it late or you like a decision, Moiz?
It's a decision. Boring 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He's gonna hold him against the fence. So.
Does
Yeah.
anybody have a line in that fight? Because I've seen like on ESPN is like Boudet minus 150, but I haven't seen any like sport book line on it. Just out of curiosity.
Minus 154 plus 126 comeback.
Okay.
Who's
I mean,
signing up?
the Kyrgyzstani guy can cut down to 185. That's how
Yeah, he looks
skinny he is.
tiny.
Yeah, he looks small
Yeah,
in the
I know.
Tapology picture.
He used to fight at 185, but in LFA he fought at 205. So more shallow competition, easier way to get into the UFC. So
Anybody watch any of his fights?
I haven't yet.
yeah, it's a circus. Every fight of it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Lines will probably come out sometime tomorrow for it. Just out of curiosity, if I see Boudet at a half a takedown at a decent price, I might play it.
Yeah, you got to with the weight.
Yeah,
The weight difference. It's probably going to be a little chalkier because of the weight difference. If he ends up being 50 to 60 pounds heavier, yeah, you're not. He's probably going to get one just out of fucking being close together and easier to take him down than to defend.
Zach said slimy eggs. Zach, you better start
Sloppy
frying them eggs a little better than what you frying them.
Bars.
He looks lean.
Yeah, he's skinny as fuck.
Yeah, I bet that's what you fucking think. Yeah. Oh, did I go? Man, I don't even know. I can't remember who I picked on this, honestly. I think saw Baldy knockout or Budai, like maybe even gets a late knockout, but man, he is just dude. He fucking sucks. Like it'll probably be like a really, really lame gay Budai decision, but no, thank you. This fight's fucking stupid. On a stupid card, this is one of the stupider fights. So
hey, TC,
I'm good. Yo, what?
I'll tell you
What?
right now.
Goddamn, Joey, what do you want?
Moiz. There's a chance, and I shit you the fuck not. There's a chance that Boudet might Roy Nelson him like Roy Nelson did to Kimbo and just tap him for like a bullshit TKO.
Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say to that. So I'll tell you what. Henry versus Falcao. Joey, why don't you start this one off?
I'm still slightly leaning Henry, even though with the age, I try to tend to go with the younger fighter here. But I know Falco took it short notice versus Victor Hugo, and he lost that fight. Victor Henry is well-rounded. He still moves pretty all right for his age. Getting submitted by Jourdain's not the best overall look because Falco is also a very good BJJ specialist. But I think the longer this fight goes, it does favor Henry with his cardio advantage and his footwork and speed. I'm probably not touching, but it's more of a Henry by decision type of play.
You're a fucking Henry by decision type of play.
Thank you.
Nah, in all seriousness, man, I like that. That's kind of what I think too. I got Henry by decision. And Falcao did look like shit, so I could see maybe a late Henry finish, but nah, man. Give me the Mongoose, La Mongosta, whatever the fuck he is, by decision. Moiz audio.
Give me the draw. He's gonna, go for the takedowns, spam takedowns, and this fucking Victor Henry is gonna, grab the cage and poke his eyes and kick him in the nuts and get a point deducted. So
Great.
give me the draw.
Well, we already got two potential draws. We're not even halfway through this card. It does kind of seem like that kind of a card though, potentially. But yeah. Show, what do you think about this one, dude?
Give me Victor Henry. No expert breakdown here. It's just a fucking pass for me. Bet wise, pick wise, Victor Henry, just to get the fucking pick over with.
Seriously, dude, that's exactly how I feel about this fight.
Mhm.
Didn't tape it for a second. I knew I was gonna have nothing to do with it. Yeah, no thanks. Henry should win, but fucking. Nah,
If you're not being selective on what you're fucking doing, capping and taping wise, you're fucking up on MMA lately.
Yeah, but as much as I'm just like, oh, whatever, fuck this fight. I do think Henry's a decent parlay piece. I just don't think Falcao's a one.
I mean, it's one of them good numbers. It's like 200, 210. Like it just fits for a lot of stuff. It's just not my kind of guy to parlay. That's all.
Dude, I couldn't say it better myself. That was Henry Falcao. You know what, Bo? Why don't you kick off Loma and Estella if you don't mind?
Don't really want much to do with this fight. I mean, everybody's going to be on Loma, I think. I'll probably be pick-wise on Loma. No bet on it. The rankings are just fucking crazy different, 17 to 84. I hate putting money on when it's that big of a difference, according to Tapology at least. I hate big ranking fight difference. But yeah, I'm going to be like everybody else and just be on Loma.
Right on. Moiz, we think.
Well, she's minus 900 in some books, so that implies like 90% probability, which also means she will most likely finish Nunes. So I don't see that happening. So yeah.
You like the overs?
Nah, what I like is I'm actually waiting for it. It's either plus 5.5 or plus 3.5 spread for Estella. I think both will be plus money because of the minus 900 line. That might be the best bet of the whole card. She only has to win
one round.
One round if it's plus 5.5. So yeah.
That's how you make money on a fucking minus 900 for sure. Who can blame you?
Yeah.
Joey, what do you think about this one?
I'm on Luke Boomy. You know, usually when I do tend to see a line that high, and when the fight to go to distance at minus 250, I know Nunez majority of her losses are inside the distance. Her last fight was a freak accident to where she got slammed and I think her arm snapped against Dudakova, and she's been winless in the UFC. I do not see her getting the win here. I don't know. Like Billy's gonna try to convince you. Well, if you're minus 800, you could probably find some value from inside the distance type prop bullshit. And Billy's gonna hype up Luke Boomy to be a parlay piece, of course. And
yeah, minus 215 inside the distance or something.
Yeah, her inside the let me see. Luke Boomy's inside the distance is at plus 175. If you think I remember on the show Tuesday, I did say this might even be worse of a step down than when she fought Elise Reed and she finished Elise Reed. So it all depends on what Luke Boomy's game plan is. If she's just gonna stay at range, probably throw her kicks, 1-2s, and just shrug the octagon, her decision props minus 180, and that's probably gonna be the look. But if she really just wants to make easy work, she could get her done. But it's just Luke Boomy. I'm staying away from it. And for another reason why I'm staying away from it is I think Big Show had a bet on it. I think I'd have to ask you. I know Billy did. He was sweating that bet on PFL. Got Russian being the biggest fucking favorite. And sometimes you got to be careful with big favorites.
It's never easy, Joey. It's never easy.
Yeah, it's never easy. I didn't even have money on that fight, and I was sweating. I was like, oh, my God. I thought he was going to get knocked out in round one. But, yeah, I got Luke Boomy, but I'm not touching this fight.
I mean, Khabib was never minus 900.
Like when I saw the undersized, I was like, okay, maybe you can just wrestle more. And,
my man, Khabib, the GOAT, was never 900. Somehow Loma is.
Yeah, that was Kennedy about got him out of there too.
A small atom weight.
He's like 5'6".
What's I'm about to look up
blue belt.
I'm about to
Blue
look up
belt
Loma by
decision.
Moiz. I'm about to look up Loma by decision right now.
Minus 180.
Minus 180, gross. No
Yeah,
thanks. Yeah,
bro.
pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass.
That was the only thing I'd play, and that would have to be like a parlay piece. No, thank you.
Yeah,
I think.
It needs to be
like
a
I
think
double
it's-
chance at that price.
Yeah, no
if you have
thanks.
to play
It's Loma by decision. That's it. Loma by decision. No thanks. Well, let's move on from this fucking.
yeah,
ass
because
fight.
because if you look at the numbers, right, it's 90% probability. It means a finish. So you have to either play a spread for Nunes or round 3 for what's the name
Lubumi.
again? Loma. Yeah.
No,
That's
I
it.
think Nunes is going to fight not to lose here, and then Loma, she'll just survive. Loma decision, but no thanks, pass, big time pass. You know what, Moiz? You know what, Moiz? Since you're so anxious to cut me off, why don't you start this fucking fight? Frunza versus McKee, dumbass. Let's have it.
I got McKee round 3. He's gonna win. He's due for a win. So round 3 finish. Let's go.
Rock and roll, Joey DFS.
Yeah.
Everything in me wants to pick McKee here, but the one approach I'm probably looking towards this fight is fight doesn't go to decision at minus 180. I think both fighters are going to come out swinging early. I do think Reese McKee's the more well-rounded, fought the better level of comp. This dude Frunza was getting pieced up on the Contender Series, and then he finally got the finish. And as TC's rule is, if you go to the weigh-ins with some shades on, something is wrong. As a pick, the plus money, I know McKee hasn't got a win yet. I might just stick with fight doesn't go to decision. I think someone could get finished at some point. Gun to the head, I'll say Reese McKee, but I got no bet for this.
Joey, what in the world was that impression of me?
I don't know. It was a failed terrible.
What was that again, dude? Like, my impressions aren't always awesome, but that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Goddamn.
Faggy impression. Faggy.
Agree. Big Show. What do you think about Skeletor and Frunza?
This is fucking Jobber City, if you ask me. This is that not the Green Bay Packers. This is the Chicago Bears backwoods. I pass all on this fucking fight, bro. Next.
Hell yeah, good shit. I'm with Moiz though, man. I think McKee knocks him out. If you do not knock out Frunza or you do not beat Frunza, I don't want to see this motherfucker again. Like, I don't even want to see him getting fed to anybody. I can understand losing to Kamzai and like a close fight with Chidi is fine. Like, dude, this motherfucker who like barely made weight, looked like shit doing it. If you can't finish this motherfucker or at least put on a dominant performance, go the fuck back to Cage Warriors for real. Like, I don't think so, man. Give me Skeletor, but like Big Show said, this is no fucking way past big time.
DC, if you like the KO prop for McKee, it's plus 450.
I can't put a KO prop on a guy that's ranked 188th, boys.
Yeah, no way.
That just tells me no.
I don't know why you're trying to convince me. Like,
no, I just say that you know that if he does win by knockout.
No, Joey, I'm not betting that fucking ridiculous fight. No, thank you.
That's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing you can do because you got 2 Euro trash fighters, both are strikers. Most likely, one of the guys is gonna get the finish by submission. It's actually Reese McKee. So round 3 submission.
He might run into a fucking hole, bro. Like, he might run into the ring and fucking knock himself out, dude.
Like, because it's European versus European, Reese McKee is going to win. So most likely submission. The Romania has several fights losses in submission. So
again, we spent entirely too long talking about that fight. Barbosa versus Belbita. Somebody just let's get.
Yeah, but Barbosa, she was part of the Brazilian judoka national team. 200 million. Population in Brazil, and she was part of the elite. So round 1 submission.
Sure, that sounds good. I'll go with that too, Joey.
The crazy thing is, I said it for Baby Nagano. I said he was going to get a round 1 knockout. I think Barbosa gets a round 1 sub.
Right on. What do you think, Show?
You guys are making me want to bet it. I mean,
it's 225.
I'd be on Barbosa, but there's no way I'd be on a Belbita side here.
No.
So if you guys think it's submission, maybe it's submission decision for me.
Yeah. Zake likes it, Moiz. He took it.
Belbita blocked me. Remember that, and kicked me out of the group chat.
So this has a little. This one's personal for you, huh?
Thank you, Belbita, because remember we all made money on Molly McCann subbing her. Remember that?
That was dude. You told me on damn Twitter, you're like, bet it. I'm like, bro, that line's stupid. He's like, you're stupid if you don't bet it. I bet it. I was like, boys.
You were stalking Belbita.
I love you, Joey.
Boy, I had steak and fucking seafood that night.
Moiz, you were stalking Belbita.
I
She
love
blocked
you, Joey.
That's why you're trying to cut me off.
Moiz.
You were stalking Belbita. She blocked you, and that this is all revenge now. This is all like this is Moiz's revenge
I only
here.
have one song.
So this is like spite betting. This is spite betting.
I only have one song for Belbita, and the song goes like, "Your pussy is glued to your building on fire."
You were jerking it to fucking Diana Knightley, and she cut you off, and you're like, just fucking bitch. I love it. So,
isn't that a great song? Have you heard it? John Frusciante?
No,
Your pussy is glued to your building.
I think it really gets stuck in my head though, Moiz. If it was on the radio, it gets stuck in my head for sure.
Moiz, have you heard the song Torres Finney versus Robert Valentin? If so, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Finney, round 3, TKO, ground and pound. Yeah, Valentin, he is the world's best round 1 fighter. He has extremely explosive power. He's a judoka. He has judo background, but he fights so hard.
He does.
So actually, round 1 KO might be a good bet for Valentin. What's the number like? Must be plus 2,000, right?
Plus 1,800.
Yeah,
I actually like that, Moiz.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it, man. You got to do it, man.
Hell yeah. Hell fuck yeah, Bo. No, but for real, I actually like that if you're on the Valentin side, man. Everybody seems to be on Finney, and he is dangerous in that first round. You spot on, dude. I'm going to be a little bitch and pick Finney just because I feel like Valentin will hurt him and do something stupid, and Finney will, like, snake his way to, like, fucking decision or maybe even finish him. But, dude, if you're on Valentin, I like that a lot, man, that first round knockout.
I've been following Valentin since Ares FC3, so he's a very violent guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is,
Problem is, after 5 minutes, he's, like, huffing and puffing and, you know.
And in serious fight IQ, like, drop off too, man. Like, God, he loses position. He goes submission over position. He smothers his own work. He's got nasty elbows though, man. So if Finney's trying to play some like crotch sniffing game with him, he might end up on the wrong end of an elbow. So it's
you made an excellent point. You know the issue is here. The submission over position is a European thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an American thing. It's actually a very, very European. Because you saw it last night with Nathan Kelly. He gets knocked down instead of securing.
I see some Asian fighters doing that too, Moiz. Have you seen that with Asian fighters too? Like,
but that's racist. We can only diss Europeans.
I know the Central Asian, Middle Eastern in you just couldn't stand here. You'll
get canceled. You'll get canceled. You saw it last night. You saw it last night. And Nathan Kelly gets knocked down. What this idiot do? He tries to go for a triangle choke instead of securing a full guard and isolating a limb. No, so it's a European thing.
Interesting. Anybody else that is not giving their take? Fire away.
Then he's gonna punch his eyes closer, bro.
Really?
I got Finney for second round TKO.
I know during Valentin's debut, I was on him to win against the wrestler, and the wrestler made him look stupid. Now Finney's like 10 inches almost shorter, and he might be able to legit football tackle, spear him to the ground, and that's a big dude to have on top of you when you have ground and pound coming, elbows, and
Goldberg.
Finney is the first leg of my parlay. And I got Finney. Could it be inside the distance if he tires out Valentin? It very much could be like a round 2, round 3. Yeah, I got Finney.
That's kind of how I see it, Joey. I'm with you as far as like how it goes, I guess. But yeah, I feel like Valentin is live, and it's dude is an easy pass for me, man. Yeah, it's true.
It's damn true.
It's true. It's damn true. You know what, Joey DFS? Why don't you just fucking drink some milk? Why don't you drink some milk and start at you? Bum bum. Dun 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 dun. Go rule. Osborne. Joey. Break it down now.
Do. Okay, now we got Guru versus Woody Osborne. I will say this line's climbing way too fucking high for my own being. I know O'Day, he's a firecracker. It's hard to trust per se, but I don't think Guru is good as his record is. He didn't fight the best level competition. Outside of his Dana White Contender Series, he fought a good wrestler, which he trains with good wrestling defense and grapplers. If he doesn't mind his P's and Q's, and he tries to clinch up with O'Day could probably snatch his neck. He might be able to use his outside range striking with having the longer reach advantage. And I say this every Tuesday. It has been the year that a lot of O's have gone. And I think the record's 10 wins and 18 losses for fighters who were undefeated. This fight's going to be close. It wouldn't shock me if this goes to a nasty little split decision. No bet, but I'm pulling for TC's pick with Osborne.
God damn it, Joey. Why'd you spoil it? God fucking damn it.
Sorry.
You did the same thing Billy did to me the other day. You fucking told people what our... No, I'm just playing. Yeah. So, I mean, Joey already fucking spoiled it. Thanks, Joey. I was going to fucking tell everyone and put it up there, but you fucking ruined it.
About 5 seconds and then nobody...
God almighty. All right. Well, here it is. What Joey already fucking... There's no point in even fucking breaking down. Joey already fucking told y'all. So you know who I'm taking. It's Osborne, and I bet it. So, where's this fucking banner?
Do you think the fight goes a distance at all, TC?
Hold on. Hold the fuck on, Joey. I will tell you what I think if you give me a fucking second.
The line's
been one weekend with a guy, huh, Joey?
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, my computer's being so fucking gay right now. All right, there we go. There it is. Now, like we were mentioning before, Tuesday is the Locker Room Talk podcast. We give out parlays. This is my 2-piece. Demo and Osborne. I think O'Day will probably lose this fight if he doesn't either finish Garul or seriously fuck him up. There's a chance that Garul just finishes him in the first round, but I think O'Day is equally likely to stop him in the first round. Dude, I just don't think this dude is quite on the level of the guys that have fucked Osborne up and stopped him. Could be wrong. I mean, Joey brought up the record of the fucking fighters that have lost, lost their 0, and I think Garul could be one of them, man. I think the guy's getting a little bit overhyped, and I get people being down on Osborne, but his back's against the wall, dude. He did look like shit on the scales, so he could be drained. He could his cardio, which is not the most incredible anyway, could fall off a cliff. He doesn't have great fight IQ. Doesn't have the most heart in the world. Not going to say he's a total bitch or anything, but if you put it on him, he's not the best nail. And he doesn't always make the best decisions. But first round, dude, he's a motherfucker. And I think Garul is a little bit closer to the Adeshev type that he just fucking destroys in the first. So yeah, I think there's a decent chance O'Day wins this fight. I said this Tuesday. I do not recommend fucking parlaying underdogs. If you're going to take the dog, just bet him straight. You're getting the fucking value there just baked into the line. So this is not, again, this is a dumbass card though, man. So this is a dumbass parlay. I had the same mentality when I bet Loughran and Shanna Banana the other week. Just didn't think about it too much. Just, yeah, I like this, I like that. Boom. And I did that with the parlay I had with Kutalaba. Just, yeah, underdog, more experience, better fighter, in my opinion, overall. But yeah, I see the path for Garul. There's multiple paths for him. He could win by any fucking method of victory. So yeah, I get it too. But yeah, give me the Jamaican samurai, Ode Osborne. Now Moiz, I'm sure you'll be on Garul. So let him have it.
First of all, if you look at Garul's record, he has a finish win over Carlos Lozoya. If you know your MMA history, Carlos Lozoya beat the living shit out of Sean O'Malley back in the day. Made Sean O'Malley cry and quit, and faked a illegal strike on the back of his head. So to say Garula hasn't good wins, that's bullshit. I mean, Lozoya would submit Osborne inside one round. So give me Garula by third round KO. Yeah, third round KO. A Greco-Roman background wrestling. So he's very tough. He's very stoic, and it's time for passing for Osborne. Time to leave the company. Yeah, you've done your work, so time to go to sleep.
Never, you fucking Norwegian piece of shit. Big Show picks. What do you think?
This one's tough because I want to root for you, TC, but
you don't have to.
Minus 260 or Ode Osborne. It's just a pass for me, bro. But I'll be rooting for you to get this one through. And you did get a plus 413 on the show. I don't know if you're just using the line that you got earlier.
Yeah, I'm just using the line I got. I mean, that's sick if that's the official one for the show.
You're getting a little bit better if you listen to the show. You're getting a little bit better if you listen to it at that time. But you got a 413 on it.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I appreciate you and Joey rooting for me, but I would never recommend anyone making a bet like this. Sometimes these hit for me. The ones I don't think about too much, where it's like, yeah, I mean, I get why he's the underdog, but I also think he could be a sneaky underdog that comes through. But yeah, I can definitely see the Garul side. Ode has shown
it's the 8 losses. It's too many game plans.
A lot of losses, and it's a lot of in fights. He could have won that Tyson Nam fight. He just fought like a dumbass, man. He's just trying to do a flying knee out of range, and Nam just clipped him. And Tyson isn't like a great fighter, so that's a bad look. But I think I just don't know if Garul is that dude, man. Hey, as bad as Ode looked, he didn't look like he had a super great weight cut either, man. He didn't even know where the fuck he was. He was like, didn't know which way to go, just kind of like he was in a bit of a fucking haze himself. So I don't know if I wouldn't be surprised if this dude adrenaline dumps or just kind of shits the bed, because quite a few undefeated fighters have done that this year. But we'll see, man. But yeah, good luck, whatever y'all are on. I get the Garul side. Now. We are at Tavares and GM3. I'll just give my take on this real quick. Pass, man. Easy pass. Everyone, goddamn, GM3 could not be a more fucking public underdog. Everyone and their fucking mom. I'm not even going to waste anybody's time breaking this fucking down. Y'all already know what the breakdown is. GM3, if it doesn't get finished, terp to turtly terp, GM3 in the third round by sub. But I actually think I'm going to fucking not bet that, but I think that's going to be my pick. Dude, I'm such a Tavares detractor. I think he's chinny, and people try and say he's tough. It's just bullshit. And yeah, but I can see him. I think he's the better striker. So that's enough for me to fucking stay the fuck off of it. I'll pick GM3 though. But it just seems like he's a very public underdog this week. I don't know if that could just be me, having tunnel vision, just the people I've seen, but yeah, pass. GM3 is the pick though. Whoever wants to go next can. Whoever's feeling.
I could take. I'll be the next. Yeah, I'll pass.
Nice. What do you think, Joey?
Too many people like to taste the GM3 dick, bro. I'm out. This is too public.
Saying, Joey, what do you think here?
I'm not touching this fight. I know I picked GM3 on Tuesday. It's two older vets, and I'm sorry. I don't care what the line's at. I'm not picking a guy at plus money who needs to get his ass kicked early to wake the fuck up. And if you're doing anything, just play GM3 by sub. If anything, I know Big Show. Big Show says, "Oh, the plus money." This man wins. It's gonna be by sub. He's not winning decisions. He's not winning. If anything, take a Hail Mary by sub. That's the only thing. I'm not doing it. So I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be responsible. I'm not doing shit for this fight. No, thank you. But slight lean. I don't give a fuck personally, but I'll say Mearshart just for a pick.
Rock and roll. I like it. Chang Ho Lee versus Cortavius Romeus. God damn, I just could not pass quicker. I don't give a fuck what happens. Dude, I'm Dana White. I don't give a fuck, dude. Whoever wants to take this one over can. Chang Ho Lee is the pick. I don't give a shit what happens.
I'm telling
I'll
you,
pick,
bro.
yeah, I'll pick Ching Chong too. Why are you laughing?
Ching Chong Chu, and you call me fucking racist, dude? Oh my god.
That's his name, right? Ching Chong?
Chang Ho Lee, dude. God damn.
Yeah, Ching Chong.
Same thing.
God, Joey, please save us.
Okay, I'll save you. I remember Ramel. I'm gonna say this real quick.
I'll
Ramelis.
save you.
The UFC gave Ramelis a ideal cakewalk, saying all you got to do is grapple fuck this striker that we are trying to get rid of, and you win. He couldn't do it. He got gassed the fuck out, and he got pieced the fuck up by Bolaños. Holy has decent enough takedown defense, and he's a decent striker. He's better everywhere, in my opinion. Ramelis missed weight. Who knows what his cardio is going to look like after 7 minutes or so, hit or miss, if he can't transition to his grappling and wrestling. I got Holy, and Holy is my last leg, and my base of the parlay this week is Holy and Mr. Finney.
And I got lice. Ching Chang Chu, Ching Wang Wu Weiss, as Brandon DeCamelo once said. Well, boys, awesome. That was just the classy, sophisticated breakdown that we needed for that awesome fight on this awesome card. Yeah, I changed my bio on Twitter, and yeah, I said shit show on my channel on Friday. And Moiz, there's not a better way to describe this. So that's I definitely stole that from you, but this is a fucking shit show. This is probably the most unprofessional UFC betting show there is. I would say that comfortably. What up, Mel?
Let's watch ONE FC instead tonight. Much better product.
No, you can. That's all you. Maybe you, bro. Maybe you. Shout out to Mills though, man. Samurai Shogun Mills. Hi. What up? Konnichiwa.
How are you?
What's the play?
I'm Batman.
What's the play, Shinobi?
Have him type his fucking parlay in the chat since he doesn't answer DMs.
Yo, Mills, type your parlay in the chat.
Great. Usually I'm the one airing dirty laundry. Great.
Baby's crying.
Yeah. I thought that was you. No, I'm just kidding. It was me. All right. Co-main event. Did everybody go on
No,
Lee
but I'm perfectly okay with it.
Romeus? Okay. Great answer.
Yeah.
What do you think about this co-main? Big Show.
I think Brito gets it done. I work with a bunch of Jersey and that side of the, that side of the country type guys. Every time these guys come around, they all get super excited. And the first thing I always want to do is look for a way to get out of it, bro. But they've been getting lucky lately, but I've been looking for a way to get out of it. And I think Burrito's the one. I don't know how big of a bet I'm going to have or what I decide to bet on it, but the pick is Burrito and fuck up Pat Sabatini, if you ask me.
All right, well, Joey, I know you got a fucking boner for Sabatini, so I'll go ahead and get you back and just spoil your fucking shit. But nah, man, I'm just joking. Go ahead. What do you think about this co-main event here?
So
Fire
before-
up, Eagles.
Huh?
Fire up, Eagles.
I know. I'm surprised you haven't
Sorry.
gone on camera and flashed the Eagles tattoo.
Nah. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get to my non-biased part first. If you do not know who wins this fight, just play the fight doesn't go to decision. Someone's gonna either get knocked the fuck out or someone's gonna get submitted. That's at minus 285. Parlay that up. This fight's not going to the scorecard by any means. So I'll be the non-bias on that one. The bias, I'm going Sabatini.
No, dude, I don't believe that.
And look,
No.
it's plus 200 right now. I was gonna see how much the line I'm gonna climb. It's plus 200. But one thing I am gonna sprinkle as a 2-leg parlay, and it's just me doing it. It goes up to plus 800. Is Barbosa and Sabatini by submission plus 800.
Holy shit.
Like if Sabatini wins, he's not gonna be throwing no fucking punch. So if he gets the back similar as he did
That's
with
a tough way to win a
Pierce,
fight when you say your cap is he's not the only way he's not winning is by throwing punches.
he's not gonna look. If you told me this fight takes 15-minute striking, Burrito probably knocks him out within the first 3 to 4. But I got Sabatini. The money line's plus 200. I'll probably have that as a straight play. Stay tuned on Twitter. You'll see the rest of the plays tomorrow. And then I'm gonna sprinkle that little sub prop parlay. It's plus 800.
Burrito Barbosa.
Well, good luck, Mills, because I hope Sabatini chokes him out.
You on Sabatini? That's the damnest thing I ever heard in my life before, Joey. That's fucking wild. Yeah, Mills likes Burrito and Barbosa. Man, this is a tough one for me to pick, dude, because I do like, even with Joey's Philly metropolitan area bias, like, I do see a very clear path to Sabatini just like ducking under a wild Burrito right hand, just pouncing on his back and choking him. Burrito isn't a like slouch grappler, but I just think Sabatini's better, more dangerous. And on the feet, yeah, Sabatini cruising for a bruising bow. He's like, he doesn't have a great chin and he doesn't have incredible striking defense. And Burrito just fucking cocks him back and lets him fly. So yeah, big pass for me. Yeah, Joey, I don't hate that inside the distance. But again, it's like if I bet that shit, it's going to go to decision. There's going to be like 10 near finish, like one of those where like it should have been stopped 3 or 4 times, but because they both like Sabatini burns his arms out trying to get a choke, Burrito fucking like blows his load trying to fucking stop Sabatini with strikes, and then it ends up going to just like a greasy split. No thanks. I'm just going to completely avoid this fight, but I do think it should be a good one. This is one where like I hope my parlay is on the prelims, so hopefully that is good. And then my other action isn't yet. So this is one I'm just gonna kick back and watch. Should be an exciting fight, but feels like one of the more binary fights on the card. I'm gonna go. My original pick was Burrito, and I'm just gonna stick with that. But it's one of my least confident picks, man. I definitely see the path for Sabatini, and it feels like just like a 50-50 to me. So yeah.
If this fight goes to the scorecard, I'll shave my beard.
All right.
I'm gonna hold you. To that,
no, I'm dead serious. You'll see baby face on Tuesday if this fight goes.
You should have done that. You
have a fucking
saved that for
beard?
a 5-rounder, bro. Hey, you should have saved that for a 5-rounder.
I get weird facial hair, but I got facial hair. Damn it.
That is like the bare fucking minimum to be classified as. That is like, yeah.
That's like
that's like almost neck. That's kind of neckbeard territory, bro. Like,
nah, I got it's scruffy.
You ain't oiling that. You ain't putting fucking oil in that shit. Come on now.
No, it's scruffy.
In any case, well, Joey says he will. Now, are you gonna like buzz it, or are you gonna clean shave that motherfucker?
Oh, I'll go clean baby face if it goes to decision.
Nice. I like the confidence.
But only thing I will say this, like I said, I took my non-bias
got
out.
an interview on Monday.
Huh?
So this motherfucker's got an interview on Monday. Is that confident?
But no, realistically, I said only reason why I said this fight doesn't go to decision, I think either knockout, submission, and I'm probably gonna parlay that fight doesn't go to the distance at minus 180 or 285 or something else. So I'll be having like both sides almost. But either way, Sabatini finishes it, I'm good. If Burrito finishes, it finishes on inside the distance at minus 285. So I'm parlaying that 285.
Right on. Do you know what you have it with, or just like you're planning on that to be a parlay
I'm
piece?
looking around because I might look at maybe that with Barbosa, Balbita to finish inside. I think you get slight plus money for the 2-leg.
Right on. Hell yeah. Well, best of luck to you on that one, my dude. Did everybody go on the co-main?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, man. I want to thank you guys and everybody in the chat. Been kind of a slow one, but this card fucking sucks ass, man. So I kind of anticipated that too. We did get like 8 people, I think, and we are at the main event, dude. So thank y'all for joining me on panel, and it has been a little bit of a shorter stream though, so hopefully we can wrap this thing up in under 2 hours, and everyone can get on with their Friday. But yeah, dude, Murphy and Emmett. I'll just go first. I'm on Josh Emmett. I think it's a little bit of a levels fight. I think, Emmett's got the power. I know Emmett's got the power. He's got the experience. I think he's a little bit tougher. I just physically now he has had the injuries, so he might be a little bit more injury prone. I'm a little bit worried about his knee and the fact that he's had all these knee surgeries like in his late 30s, and now he's been off. Like, he's the inactivity. So I'm a little worried about that. I'm a little worried about Murphy just playing it super duper safe and just winning just like kind of lame jab, right hand of the body, low kick, kind of decision. But man, I don't know about a sub for Josh, but dude, I think a damage-based decision or a knockout, honestly, are pretty fucking live. Like, Lerone Murphy's got sat down by Zubaira and Dan Ige. Dude, the power Josh Emmett has is fucking ridiculous compared to those two. Josh Emmett sat Dan Ige down. He fucking, other than like Ilya and Yair Rodriguez, he has seriously hurt, dropped, or just sparked out cold everybody else he's faced. And Ilya beat the fucking Christ out of him, and he was still swinging away in the 5th round. Now, I listened to the fucking media day shit with Emmett. I like some of the stuff he said, and some of it I didn't. Now, like, people will do stuff like listen to those and be like, "Oh, he heard this. I like this. I'm gonna bet him now." And then some people do that shit with the weigh-ins. I don't like. It just is what it is. I've already made the bet, but like, he did say like, okay, I feel better. I've taken the time to like recover from my injury, so hopefully that's the case. Like, he's 40. He's a young 40 though. Like, he just turned 40. And I still think he's got power. And like, I don't know if it's like the Mitchell fight, but I think he can hurt Murphy and stop him or win a 5-round damage-based decision. He has more 5-round experience, and yeah, it's just a little bit of a levels fight to me. But I can see Murphy winning a split. I can see Josh or Murphy getting like an injury TKO over Emmett. But yeah, give me fucking Orkbane here. Shout out to my dude Jack Attack MMA. Give me fucking Nomak, get his revenge on the British Blade here. And that is the bet. It's nothing crazy. It's 1 unit, but that's my main play. I only have a unit and a half on this card in total. It's a unit on Orkbane, and then a half unit on my parlay. So this is just real quick. That's my parlay, and then this is my main jank. So yeah, let's go do one last ride. He's a man, he's 40, and he's gonna fucking punch a hole in Lerone Murphy's skull. Moiz Audio, my co-host. What do you think about this main event? And thanks for sticking with me on this one.
Yeah, everybody else on Murphy, but I have to pick Emmett. Bigger moments in a warehouse. Those shots are going to be very audible for the judges, so he may not have the volume of Murphy, but I do believe the damage will be done by Emmett. So give me Emmett by decision. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Shout out to the 10 people in the bill, man. Shout out to my dude, Stubborn Mick. Good to see you in the chat, man. Hope your Friday is going good. What up, Bo? I agree, man. They are tough picks. This is a fucking shit card, and the picks are kind of fucking sketch. Stubborn Mick says Murphy put himself in a precarious position for a guy that's undefeated. I know, man, and some of them do. What his best wins probably Ige, right? And that was a sketchy one, man. He barely outstruck Ige, got dropped in that fight, and kind of had to fucking come back. So, dude, I think Emmett could fucking starch him with one. But I don't know if it's going to be like a fucking Bryce Mitchell thing. I think just put him down and then some follow-up GMP. 60's a new 4 degree. Probably half a unit too much. Yeah, probably. Emmett can turn. He can, man. He can vaporize a motherfucker with one. And he's saying that he hits even harder now. So, boost the power, baby, go. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of what I see, honestly. Just like Murphy's winning the round, and then boom, there's just like a big like Emmett punch that lands, and like Murphy backs up or just gets sat down or something, sits down in an invisible chair or some shit like that. I'm telling you, we were talking about that, Bo. I agree, man. Good shit, man. Good to see y'all in the chat. We got 10. And shout out to everybody on panel, dude. Y'all bring the sizzle, dude. So Joey DFS, dude, thank you again for putting the tweets out and shit, and joining me and putting up with my abuse, man. So dude, what do you think about this main event here?
So Murphy is one of my favorite 45ers. So I'm gonna say this. Before I watched tape today, I was going to parlay Murphy. And I was going to parlay Murphy. Then I watched one of Emmett's fights, which I was actually at in Philly. And I think this fight could play something similar to this matchup with him and Michael Johnson. Johnson was using his range. And then all Emmett did was step forward and land that one shot and absolutely flatlined the fuck out of Michael Johnson. And I don't know why I'm getting the same type of feelings with that. And that's what made me ghost. Like, nope. I was like, no, I ain't touching this fight. I ain't betting the fight. I will pick Murphy, but anyone that's parlaying Murphy at what, minus 40, minus 350, you are going to sweat your ass off. I will say that. I'm picking Murphy, not betting Murphy. But look, if you tell me, TC, if Emmett goes in there and just fucking punches the fuck out of Murphy and knocks him out, it's possible. Because I've seen the Death Touch live, and that shit was fucking insane. So best luck with your bet. So
appreciate it, dude.
Yes, sir.
Good shit, man. Big show, bro. Great to have you back on panel. And yeah, thanks for bringing it today. What do you think about this main event, Bo?
This is the definition of a fucking don't bet main event fights for me. I dislike Murphy a lot, so my bias would completely be on your side, TC. So I'll definitely be rooting for you on this one again. And I think I just don't like Murphy. I think Josh Emmett fucking cracks him, bro. I think you're gonna hear TC's voice change octaves like 5 or 6 times.
I hope so, man.
In the first 2 rounds, you're gonna hear him go, it's gonna flatline for a little bit, but
I get so fucking nervous, man, when I think
this one's gonna be a fun one for you to call though, TC. Like win or lose, I think this one you're gonna have the more exciting points of the fight. You know, it's not gonna be like, I don't think it's gonna be a wrestle fuck because Josh Emmett is this old man strength strong. Like
he is, man, and he's shout out to Tim, man, Tim Troiano. Emmett is a functional gasser. Like he'll get tired. Oh yeah, like you can only take some. Like the lactic acid will be there, but he'll push through it, man. He's a dogged fucking fighter, man. And I just don't think. Yeah. So sorry to cut you off, but yeah, fuck yeah.
Just a lot of things. It being a main event, the zero theory starting to get heated up right now. It's just a bunch of things, and the fact that I just don't like this fucking Brit. So fucking.
I'll tell you what, dude. I was kind of the same way. Like fuck Lerone Murphy, dude. He pissed me off. Like he's burned me on a couple bets. I've been trying to fade this dude. But like I don't think he's a bad guy. The more I listen to him talk, I don't think he's a bad dude or anything. I find him way less annoying than like Leon. And other like dudes
the same group to me though. Same group, like same.
Man,
it's the same accent. I think they're both from Birmingham, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think they both kind of have like the same accent. But like I think Murphy is a little bit more. I like Murphy a little bit more than Leon, but yeah, I think he's had some favorable matchmaking and like. I don't know, man. I think Emmett is it's way more dangerous than anyone he's faced, and I like him at an over 2-to-1 dog. And hey, getting some of that reverse closing line value. So yeah, usually that's a decent sign. So let's fucking go.
TC, do you think Emmett could wrestle at all to change levels?
I think, to me, dude, Emmett isn't going to wrestle unless either he gets hurt or he feels like he needs to do that to maybe like try, like it's getting too close. But normally, dude, to me, all the Emmett fights I watched, Josh believes in his power.
Yeah.
And I mean, with good reason too, man. Like, he believes in it, and like he's shown that he can anti-grapple and like just keep it on the feet and just chuck them, dude. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And I agree with Bo. I think he does sound confident. I don't like to read into that too much, and I don't want to get my hopes up, but yeah, he sounds confident. Sounds like the time off is like, you know, been good for him, because it sounds like he was just redlining it and just like fighting with injuries and shit. But they all do that. So, and I try not to go too deep into the, you know, taking what fighters say at face value. Like, I think in general terms, it's a fool's errand, but I have to agree with Bo that he does sound confident going into this one. So I hope.
Because the only reason why I asked, because I might probably just go look back at his overall stat history. His half a takedowns at plus 300 or plus 350 for Emmett, just for one.
Nice. What? Sorry, what was that again?
Josh Emmett just to get one takedown. I think is that plus 300 or plus 350.
Oh my god!
So I saw that. I'm like,
the
Leon
fucking
does get
takedown
wild.
props.
I love the takedown prop. That's 3-1. I'm like, in a 5-round fight that might go 5.
I don't think he shoots for it, Joey, but he might get a scramble takedown, like an old man
Yeah.
strength, kind of like we're gonna wrestle bulldog here, and whoever gets it to the ground wins the takedown, I guess. But I don't
He
think
might fake it. I've seen him faint like level changes.
Mm-hmm.
That'll piss you off.
I'll be rooting for you with that one, man, and I hope it leads to.
I
dude,
might.
that led to a ground and
look
pound
into
finish.
stats first.
But well, shit, boys, that'll do it, man. Good stuff. We are gonna finish this stream under 2 hours. So Moiz, you can have yourself a little Friday evening, dude. But for real, man, thank you for joining me on all these streams, doing it Friday night style, and keeping it international, man. So thank you. Best of luck to you. And yeah, King of the Draw spoke a couple times about it, boys. So don't be too stunned if we see some greasy splits and shit and maybe a draw in there. But Moiz, any final words for the people? And thanks again, dude.
Yeah, I just saw there's a women's fight in African Championship, and you saw titties because the apparel fell off. Amazing, fantastic.
Oh,
Banla, her name is Banla. Oh my goodness.
never change.
No, man, looking forward to 314. I don't give a fuck about this card. So looking forward to Octagon 69 from Germany tomorrow. So until next week, have a nice one.
Thanks, man. You too. Appreciate it. Joey DFS, dude, thank you again. And best of luck to you. Any final words for the people?
Yeah, you can find me at Joey on.
Damn, R2 Joe
to the
2.
squad. Jeff Slaughter, Pub Sports. Can't wait for Pub.
Damn, R2
Wait
Joe
for the
2.
pay-per-view. Pay-per-view next week. I think there's going to be plenty more action, opportunities to tack on that card. Just bet responsibly.
Well said. Thanks again, Joey. Appreciate it. Good luck to you. Show, final words for the people. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, man, good luck to your fucking ass as well.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. I don't get to join that often, but when I do, it's always a pleasure, man. I got everybody hit the like button. Everybody that's listening after, hit the like button for your boy TC. You can find me at Big Show Pics on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, or X as the kids call it nowadays.
Fucking X. But nah, man. Thank you guys. We've been killing it with the podcast. Let's keep it going, dude. Yeah, just need another good week, man. So yeah, let's have a good one. Best of luck to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'll drop you guys down real quick and give my last little spiel. But dude, thank y'all again. I'll always have the link there for you. So anytime you are willing and able to and want to come through, you are welcome.
Right on, right on, right on.
All right, boys. Good shit. Nice quick stream, under 2 hours. Get this back up one more again. Shout out to Big Show for all the banners or not the banners, the overlays, the backgrounds, anything that looks cool on this channel. The fights do start at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Hope to see y'all at Pub Sports Radio. Check out the latest episode of the Locker Room Talk podcast, where you can find Joey, Billy, Mills, Big Show, myself. New episode every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can still sign up for the contest. Jeff Slaughter's still giving away cash prizes and other sorts of shit. So check it out. Pubsportsradio.com. Free, easy. Sign up, man. Shout out and salute to the Dome. Appreciate you guys coming through, holding it down. General, dude, thanks for putting the notification in the group chat. Shout out to all you guys. Kick ass this weekend. We will be back for the next one for sure. Yeah, good luck. Have a good weekend. Yep. That will do it. I'm going to save my voice, my scratchy fucking allergy having voice. But y'all, this shit, man. We did have 10 viewers. Great success for the stream. Put up this disclaimer before I go. Bet responsibly. Anything crazy said is my opinion alone. Call that number if you're struggling. Bet responsibly. Have a good weekend. Kick ass. Just my 2 cents. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.